What is up, guys? Patrick here at Spartansuppz.com with a supplement review on this here Ryse Supplements pre-workout. Ryse pre-workout. Ryse is the company, Ryse is the pre-workout name as well. This is a complete pre-workout supplement. We're going to go over ingredients, break down each of them, tell you what they do. It's open label, so it's very easy to do. We'll go over effects, absolutely, since it is a mood altering, stimulant based pre-workout supplement. We'll have flavors, taste, mixability, value for money, and then I'll give you my personal thoughts on the product as well. So let's not mess about, jump straight into it. On screen now, you're going to see one of these, a nutritional information panel for this here Ryse Supplements Ryse pre-workout. Each one of these tubs has got you 20 serves. Each serve is 16.5 grams of ingredients. Now, with Ryse products, they do open labels, so it's very transparently dosed, so we can see exactly what is in the product, which makes it very easy to break it down. Kicking off with L-Citrulline Malate, 6 grams. So this is L-citrulline bound to malic acid. Now that means you end up with a 4 grams of L-citrulline, there's 2 grams of malic acid in there. This is the ideal blend. Higher doses of L-citrulline has a shorter half-life. What L-citrulline does is it works to increase nitric oxide production, widen blood vessels, oxygenate your blood itself so you can get better muscular endurance, better pumps, and better longer lasting workouts and performance. The issue, however, with just L-citrulline is it doesn't have the longest life. It's available and it's not available very quickly. The malic acid helps to extend the response of that, so it stays relevant for a longer period of time, so you get better, longer lasting pumps for a longer period of time, which is going to translate to the best performance benefit. So this is the ideal sort of form of that ingredient and a great dose of it. It's considered to be the maximum effective dose. Having more L-citrulline isn't really necessarily more beneficial because it's sort of here and gone in a very short time frame. We're talking like 20-30 minutes, whereas this will extend the response to get the maximum benefit for awesome pumps and better performance and muscular endurance. Next up, we have some Beta-alanine, carnosine beta-alanine, in fact, at 2,000 milligrams. Carnosine is a patented form, trademark form of beta-alanine. It's a branded version. It's a very high quality source. However, the dose of this is a little bit under the clinical. Ideal clinical dose, looking 3.2 grams. 2 grams is still pretty good. It's going to allow you to delay fatigue. That is its primary function. Buffers the buildup of hydrogen ions, which is the things that cause your body to sort of basically come to a halt. Lactic acid, that burning sensation as the reps build up, that is a marker of fatigue, but isn't what actually causes it. It's actually hydrogen ions. They're the ones that bring your body to a halt, basically, so you don't damage yourself too much. Prevents performance to stop your body breaking itself down and tearing itself apart, literally. What the beta-alanine does is really helps to push that threshold, that lactate pain threshold up a little bit, so you can get more reps, lift more weight for more repetitions, and it stimulate more muscle tissue. In conjunction with the citrulline malate, you've got a very synergistic blend of ingredients to increase performance. That being said, the dose of the beta-alanine could be a little bit better for maximum benefit. Next up on the blend is Betaine Anhydrous at 1.5 grams. Now, betaine is good for increasing muscle carnosine, and increasing muscle power and strength. So we've got endurance, delay fatigue, and strength. The dose of betaine is pretty good, could be a little bit better. The ideal effective amount, we're looking more towards the 2.5 grams, but 1.5 is still a very decent dose of the ingredient. And not only does that good for muscle power, but it's also good for increasing muscle protein synthesis post-workout. So I think betaine is probably one of the more underrated ingredients. Beta-alanine gives you the tingles. Betaine you don't really feel as such, but it's excellent for muscle power and strength. And it has a lot of the similar benefits and effects to a creatine, but without any of the sort of gastric upset or bloating type issues that some people have when it comes to effective doses of creatine. So a cool addition to that. Next up, we have some L-Tyrosine, 1.5 grams. This is a massive dose of this ingredient, and L-Tyrosine is excellent for mental focus, for brain cognition, for allowing you to think more clearly and providing you a nice clarity when you train. Like I said, the dose is super overloaded, which is excellent because it can get you really in the zone to help you channel some of the energy from some of the stimulants in this product, which we'll get to, and allow you to get in the zone and really channel that aggression and that energy and that excitement into your actual mind-muscle connection, so you can get real in the zone, get that sort of tunnel vision sort of effect, and have a great workout. Next up, we have some L-Taurine at 1 gram. Taurine's great for hydration. It's also a nutrient sort of blunter of signals as well, as opposed to some which are more help to transport transport signals. This helps to blunt them. Now, what is good about that is it's allowing you to sort of, you think of it as switching off a little bit to help blunt the signal to your muscles so that you can lift more weight and you can not sort of, it pushes your pain threshold a little bit, your tolerance threshold, to desensitize yourself, which is exactly what you want when you're talking about training. So L-Taurine is a great addition to anything with stimulants in the first place, in particular a pre-workout, and the dose in here is excellent. Next up, we've got some L-Arginine, 1 gram. L-Arginine is a nitric oxide boosting ingredient. Its half-life is not particularly breathtaking, and the dose in here could be a lot better, to be honest. However, in conjunction with the L-citrulline, you've got a very synergistic blend of ingredients for pumps and attacking nitric oxide production or widening blood vessels from multiple angles. So they definitely do have a synergistic and complementary effect on one another. If you're saying if it was only one or the other, the arginine on its own would not be very effective. However, in conjunction with the L-citrulline at full clinical, a good addition. Next up, we have some N-acetyl L-tyrosine. So this complements the L-tyrosine. The N-acetyl crosses the blood-brain barrier, improves mental focus, gets you very in the zone. The dose of 750 megs is excellent, and you're going to get a very sharp sense of focus and alertness and clarity when you do that. It's really going to help to channel the effect of the stimulants and get you in the zone. Great dose, great ingredient. Next up, we have caffeine. Caffeine anhydrous at 275 megs. This is a good dose without being too crazy. Performance boosting range for caffeine, we're looking at 150 to 300. This is on the higher end without being crazy. There really isn't any other stimulants in here, which is good, so that's a not too crazy of a dose. It'll get you fired up, get you ready to train, gives you a good hit of energy without being super stimulating. If you are caffeine sensitive, I'd probably still start with a little less, but an effective dose without being overstimulating. Caffeine works sort of like, it's like used to a good stress and then it's like too much of a good thing. That once you get over that 300 point, it's just going into the negative, the never return from that zone, and too much of a good thing, too much sauce, too jittery, too much energy basically, and overstimulation. So 200 to 275, maybe max 300, great. So this dose definitely fits that bill, but maybe taper it back just a touch if you are stim sensitive. Next up, we've got some cytocholine as cognizant, 200 mgs. What stands out of this name is the choline. Choline acts as a source of fuel, like brain food. Gets you a real sharp sense of clarity, improves mental focus, improves cognition, literally actually allows your brain to function better, and it also improves the strength of muscle contraction. So you get great mind-muscle connection, and there's a mental component and a physical component. Dose is excellent, and it's going to get you real zoned in. When you combine that with the massive doses of the L-tyrosine and the N-acetyl tyrosine, you get a very synergistic blend for mental focus. Next up in the blend, we have some black pepper extract, more commonly known as bioperin, 5 megs. This is going to help boost the absorption and utilization of the ingredients. It's like a digestive enzyme of sorts, allow you to maximally uptake the ingredients. Good addition to any pre-workout or really any product to increase the utilization and effectiveness of those ingredients. And next up, we've got some huperzine A, more commonly known as tooth club moss extract at 5 megs. Not a bad dose, could be a touch more, but this is really good for memory and retention. It's more of a learning compound. So why that's important in a pre-workout, it's going to help you to adapt to the stress of exercise. It allows you to sort of like learn that motor unit pathway, like the path of lifting the weights a little faster. So it's got an adaptogenic compound to it as well. It's also excellent for memory and attention as well. So if you can learn the exercise better, you'll get better at it faster. So there is a sort of like a compounding benefits, or cumulative benefits, I should say, properties to that ingredient, and it's also excellent for focus and alertness as well. And that's what's in it. So we've got ingredients for endurance, for pumps, for muscular endurance and hydration. There's tons of stuff for synergistic ingredients for mental focus and cognition, and we've got a nice hit of energy from the caffeine without being too crazy. Let's mix them up and go over the effects. Comes in 2 flavors. We have an electric lemonade, and as you would know, I don't get down really with the citrus flavors. It is good lemonade, but I just don't do lemonade. It's more of a traditional lemonade. And then we have the Candy Watermelon. It's got a long handle scoop, which is excellent for a long tub. It makes it very easy to get out. If you can see, the powder is very, very fine. Just dusting itself up. I'm going to take 1 scoop of this here Ryse pre-workout, throw it in 500 mils, 20-ish ounces of Cool Calm H2O. Throw it back on here. Shake it up. A couple of shakes, no blender ball, and that's it. Let's see what we've got. No artificial colours, as you will notice. It's got no dyes or anything like that. Mixability, pretty damn good. No floaters, there's no singers, there's nothing to report, which is good news. It smells a bit funky, to be honest. It smells okay, but not great. The flavour's pretty good. It does have a slight little bit of bite about it, a little bit of ever so slight bitterness. Certainly not like noticeable, like crazy or anything like that. Flavor's good, but it just has a little bit of an aftertaste. But all in all, the flavor's pretty good. I'd give it maybe a 7, 8 out of 10. But ticks the box. You're not really drinking your product pre-workout for the flavor, but if you are fussy with flavors, it certainly ticks the good box in that sense. And if you like citrus flavors, the lemonade's also quite good. In terms of the effects of this here Ryse, which is exactly why you're taking your pre-workout in the first place. Overall, pretty damn good. The energy is good without being over the top. The pump's great. The muscular endurance is quite good. It could be a little bit better with a bit higher dose of the beta-alanine, as mentioned, but quite comprehensive. This is a really well-rounded pre-workout. If you want something to really get in the zone, have good workouts, and get a great, like amazing mind-muscle focus, this is definitely the pre-workout for you. If you want to be off your head and jittery and crazy, this is not your pre-workout. If you want an intelligent pre-workout that's going to allow you to perform better, get great pumps, get good workouts, you can have it at a consistent basis, this is a good product. So for crazy off your head strength type workouts, we just want to like lift heavy weights, I don't think this is the most suitable product. If you want to go in there and have a good workout, you're doing bodybuilding type training, goals to get, lift weights, get some volume, progress on your weights, get good pumps, get good performance, and have a great mind-muscle connection, then this is definitely ticks the box. The focus on this product is excellent. The addition of that having a source of choline, which I've used the cognizant in here, is excellent. That with the tyrosine, you just get a real sharp clarity and sense of focus. The energy is good without being too over the top, and you just get it done. When you get to the gym, you don't like feel mad like tingles or like a crazy drive to kill your workout for hours on end and pushing you beyond what you probably should be doing, if that makes sense. But you do have great focus, you have a good workout, you execute very well, and you have a great clarity when you do it. Doesn't give you the jitters, won't really keep you awake. You just do good work in the gym, and the focus is fantastic. It's definitely one of the most comprehensive blends, and one of the, like in recent recollection, one of the best mental focus type pre-workouts I've tried that I can recall. So all in all, quite good, especially if you don't want to be off your head. A lot of pre-workouts now have a very potent stimulant blend that really does affect the mental focus because there's so many stimulants. This is good energy without being crazy, and you get great mind-muscle connection and zoned in workouts every time you take it. In terms of value for money, it is $69.95 and there's 20 serves, which makes it $3.33 a serve. Value for money wise, sorry, $2.66 a serve. Don't mind me on the summation of that. In terms of value for money wise, well, I just completely miscounted. $3.50 a serve. Don't excuse my terrible mathematics. It's late at night and I clearly did not count and didn't write that down first. $3.50 a serve. In terms of value for money, it's on the steep side. Like the quality of ingredients is quite good, and the focus agent is quite good, but the price per serve is on the higher end of the spectrum. Typically pre-workouts are a 30 serve product with a similar amount of ingredients and dosages of ingredients. For that same price point. So the value for money is sort of probably 10 serves off what's considered standard in Australian market. Don't get me wrong, the source of ingredients and doses are good across the board. However, the value for money I think is a little underwhelming. Give it a 6 out of 10 when you're comparing to a standard sort of 10 for that type of a product. Flavor's good, formula good, effects definitely good, value for money a little bit off the mark, but if you are looking for a pre-workout that ticks the box for good workouts, good performance, good pumps, and amazing mental focus, would recommend checking out this here Ryse pre-workout. It is available now at Spartansuppz.com. Free shipping on all orders over $100 and worldwide shipping from just $9.95. If you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button down below. Drop a comment with your feedback. If you have any questions on this here Ryse pre-workout, the intra-workout, or any other products, drop us a comment. We'll get back to you on each one. And remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date with all the latest content. Thank you again for watching. I'm Patrick from Spartansuppz.com.